So, I am in a salon trying to fix my locks. See how cute they are? But I'm adding on to other locks. I mean, this hair, because I saw it in town and I was like, that one. Anyway, how are you doing? Where are you watching me from? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Wherever you're watching me from, my name is Lynn Zabu and this is Lynn Zab's World. We share very inspiring content, and so I have been thinking about my journey on YouTube, like since I started up to today, and I wanted to share a few things that I have learned and a few of my achievements since I started YouTube and since I started, doing content like very, very seriously. And overall, how the journey has been, how easy or hard, so that, it's just a chit chat kind of video. So if you want to learn a few things or advise me, because I still need to get to 100K subscribers, so you might be there knowing ideas on what to do or wanting to share your stories, yeah, this is the video. Anyway, I started doing content, I think when I returned back from the diaspora, like very, very seriously. But when I was still that side, I used to do content like on a low, because when you're there, you're too busy to focus on content and editing. You're too tired, basically, all the time you're tired. You don't find the time to do. So I'd always do content here and there. But initially, I had the account. I've had this YouTube channel for more than 10 years. That's all I can tell you, because I used to drop there my music. Immediately I left high school, I opened up a YouTube channel, and then I used to put there my music. Basically, it was a funny journey for me. But here I am. Let's talk about when I actually started being serious on YouTube. When you return back home and life kind of stops and you have nothing else to do. You've tried every business, it has failed. You've tried singing, it has failed. You're basically lost, confused, disappointed, failed. Like everything has crashed out on you. You lost the relationship that you thought was going to last a lifetime. Basically, your life is just stopped. And I was isolating myself so much during those days, like very, very, very much. I was in isolation, looking all horrible. That's why I find you guys, like, there are some people I've been with for a few years now, and they know a little bit of these stories. So I am very thankful to you guys who have been here for more than a year, because you don't know the impact you're making in my life every time you're watching my videos or staying here for a long time. You're changing my life in one way or the other. And there are those who get into their pockets. I remember there is a lady, Becky. I don't think I'll ever forget you, but I think one day, do me a favor. One day, do me a favor and send me your picture so that I can at least see how you look like. Up to today, I am still shocked at what you did for me. I am still in shock, but I don't even know how you look like. Anyway, then I'm isolated, then I'm stuck, it was so hard. And because I had no option, then I started doing something that I really thought I loved. Because even in school, I did mass communication, journalism and mass communication. Then I looked for a job everywhere I could and couldn't find it. That's why I left for the diaspora, because I couldn't find a job here and so many other things. But when I returned, that was like my turning point for me to start doing content, like on a very, very serious note. So I met Shami. I think because I was so isolated, I felt like I was going to get depressed and then I would become suicidal. So I started searching online about Ugandans who are also doing content, and boom, I learned on them. And this one time we have a meeting, and then I meet like 200 of them. There were so many. And I'm like, okay, so I don't have to isolate myself. So I think the following day we had to go to Namgongo to film about the Uganda matters. And that's where I met Shami Vlogs UG, and then met Veronica. They became my friends till today, and that's like 2022, 2020. Yeah, but they're still my good friends up to today. Congratulations to Veronica. She just got married a few days ago. Anyway, so Shami was this girl who would not... Of course, I had Sarah Tourist as my friend, but Sarah Tourist stays in Jinja, like very far away from me, and I stay in Kampala. So it was always very hard for me to, to connect with her. So Shami became like my immediate friend and would go from trip to trip from video. So every time I would be sleeping, guys, my locks are new and they're hurting. But that's the beauty. When you want to look beautiful, that's what you go through. Anyway, I started moving with Shami like a lot. I started moving with Shami a lot. Like I would meet Joel Obatan. And then that's when one day I bump into UG Connect. And UG Connect, I think, had seen my first video about my house. And then he was like, oh, Lynn, you're the one. How are you doing? Are you sure you live in that house? I was like, yes, I live in that house. He was like, oh, okay. Can you please give me a video? And because, when you're used to being rejected or, failing of some sort, you always think they're joking or lying or, But I took... It's okay. So I meet UG Connect, and then he comes to my place and does a video about me and my house, and the story went viral. And from that story, I got a lot of people that came through for me. Like, all the videos are online. If you want to see, you can go to his channel or my channel. You'll find a lot of content about how I actually got to where I am right now. So he came and did a video. I never expected that video to turn out for me the way it did. I got people to send me money. I got people to send me prayers. I got people to send me encouragement, people to actually be there for me. And for the first time in my entire life, I felt loved. I felt heard. I felt seen. I felt supported. Like, the people that came through for me from his channel, unbelievable. Like, I'll never forget that. Like, I'm still in shock about the number of people that actually came through for me. Then after, I got the courage, because now my numbers on YouTube started increasing. And then I became so active, and then I became so I posted like on a daily, not on a daily, okay, once in 2 days. Like, if I post today, I won't post tomorrow, like that. And then the channel got engagement, and it felt nice, and I started getting paid, and it really felt nice. Meanwhile, I had been monetized, I was monetized in 2021, but I first got my actual first payment in 2022 at the end. So you can see that YouTube is not a walk in the park. It calls for some patience and commitment. So yeah, and then from there it picked up, and that's when I did Auntie Jackie's story, which surprised me, and it went kind of viral, which really surprised me. And from then, my channel kept on performing the way you see it performing. So ever since then, my life has not been the same. Do I still have difficulties? Of course, because I'm human being and difficulties are to human. But ever since then, I have covered, because now when I did Auntie Jackie's story and it performed the way it did, I realized that maybe my niche should be about interviewing people, about their homes, about their relocation stories, and that's how the whole concept started from. That's why I still do them, because you guys love them. So, okay. Yeah, anyway, so I started, performing really well, earning not a lot of money from YouTube, but enough money to sustain me. I stopped feeling jobless, and I kept doing stories, meeting different people, and different people still kept reaching out to me and giving me their finances, financial support, emotional support. I cannot thank you enough. Like, basically, I've had people all over the world, people I've never seen, people I'll never see, come through for me, and that was amazing. That is still amazing. Like, to whoever who has given me anything, I mean, from a simple bread to a spoon of sugar to 1,000,000 shillings to 18 million, like, I am very grateful. Like, you guys made my life so much better. Anyway, so since then, I have made very good friends. My house is almost complete. I have made, I think the biggest thing that I've achieved from YouTube so far is the fact that I have friends from all walks of life. I have touched a few people's lives, not too many, but through the videos I've made, you guys have come through for other people, which I love, 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 love. So my house is almost complete. I started a chicken project, which is going well. What else? I mean, I'm fine. Life is good. So since then, life has really not been the same. It hasn't been bad. I am still working so hard to be like the likes of Dimwango, Wodemaya, Trudy. I mean, I was looking up to those people. I'm still working so hard to get to that level. I don't know if I'll get to it, but who knows? Who knows? Yeah, but I found a job. Let's say I got a job. Like, I don't need to look for a job. I need to look for videos, for content. So if you have an interesting story to tell us, please invite me. Anyway, most of the challenges that I have encountered as a content creator on YouTube is the fact that people start dictating your life for you simply because they have supported you in one way or the other. So they start feeling like they're entitled to your life. They start commanding, you start feeling like they're demanding or driving you on how to dress, what videos to make. Some of them are even in personal, like when you look through the comments, you can tell. And it comes with a certain type of I don't know how to put it, that is not bad, but it comes off in a way of control, like people want to control your life. But good thing is you you can't do it with me, because yeah, I got so many people telling me, oh, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this, why didn't you do this? It's like people assume that you're showing them 100% of your life. They don't know that there is a time the camera is not on and you're just living life as a normal person. The other challenge are the mean comments on the video, but I am trying, and I'm still trying to learn to stay calm when I receive negative feedback, because honestly speaking, sometimes yeah, because sometimes the comments are really mean, like very, very mean. However, the biggest number of people commenting are really nice and positive, but sometimes some comments are very mean and you don't even know how to respond. You feel like, what am I going to say? Like, how am I supposed to respond to this one? And then another challenge I've gotten is the fact that it's still about people. It's the fact that people would love to visit me, which is a very nice thing. I actually love visitors, but they love to visit me when I'm busy. I'm up and down, and when I say I'm busy or I'm doing this, they don't take it lightly. They assume I am rejecting them or turning them down, and it kind of breaks my heart for someone to feel like that about me, but I'm learning how to stay calm about it. There's so many other challenges like data. Sometimes you're posting a video and it takes a long time. I suffered getting a phone, a camera. It was a very difficult thing for me to do, vlogging with a phone. But now, thank God, we do have a very nice camera that we are using. So basically, that is my short little story about being on YouTube. And then sometimes the content that you guys want is actually very expensive for me to make, because I have to move miles to go to interview some people, not everyone, but some people. And you can invest in maybe $100 and get like $5 back, depending on how many people have watched. However, there are some videos I can do without investing anything, and then they do better. So that is also a very big challenge, because you cannot be sure how much you're going to earn a month. So those are my only challenges as a content creator in Uganda. The data is very expensive. Sometimes the network is very unreliable. So man, kateke wansi anti kati nfunire omukeeka kuba togenda kumenya nsingo madamu. So yeah, basically guys, that's mostly about it, about my content creating journey. It's still going on. I still need your support. Content creating is not for the weak, it's not for the faint-hearted. Yes, it pays, but the initial stages of it are so complicated. Sometimes somebody calls you, Lynn, I need to learn to do YouTube. And I don't know, maybe they think that they're going to, do it and then they're going to earn, and yet it's a very long story, But we have different lucks. Some of you might do it and it actually works out for you in a month, in 2 months. It took me a longer time, but I've told you why. So in case you're wondering if YouTube is something that you want to do after learning my story, maybe you can go ahead and do it. And I have puppies, very beautiful puppies. They still need to be bought, and I'm counting on you to buy them. I'm counting on you to buy them, guys. So yeah, this has been my friend doing my hair. Remember, guys, initially I was always quarreling that there is no nice salon, people doing nice hair around the village. Like, I have to always go to town. Well, I think I found someone who is very there. Yeah, she does very nice hair. So if you're around in Ndeje, we are this side, after the hospital, after Ndeje Hospital, like that government hospital. Yes, you come through and support my girl. She does really nice hair and she's very affordable, you see. Come and say hi. But she's too busy, she doesn't hear me. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in another one. Bye. Ngambirako bye.
Bye bye.
Don't say that. They know I'm a very humble person.
Client wange mulungi nnyo yasingayo obulungi.